Hey everyone, my name's the Backrooms Information. Today I will be talking about Backrooms Level 931, which is one of the most safest places to be in and the most beautiful and most mesmerizing levels of the Backrooms. Just whatever you do, don't touch these clouds. Anyways, I really think you're going to enjoy this video, so grab your snacks and let's dive deep in this level, shall we? Backrooms Level 931, also known as the Leafy Corridors, has a class level of 0 and it's safe, secure, and is devoid of entities. It's most likely devoid of entities, but we don't really know. It's just up for a debate. The beginning of the level shows a winding hallway with a grassy floors that gives of an eerie but relaxing effect, almost as you have been there before, and sparse flowers, and has really tall ceilings and big glass windows on the left. The windows are shaped rectangles, and on the outside you can see a beautiful sky scene. And you might see that it will always be this sunset of the day. The sun that shines through the window gives off an serene effect, which is like drinking almond water, which will give you a healing effect and calming effect. Both at the same time. Just by walking through the hallways, you'll feel relaxed, more alive and comfortable, and you will be healing more. You'd just start feeling great and awesome. I mean, how could you not? The entire level gives off a feeling of comfort, relaxation, and peacefulness, a feeling of a liminal heaven, if you will. It feels like an art piece in a way because it's so beautiful, heavenly, and eye-catching, or maybe it's just me hallucinating, or maybe I'm just looking into it too much overall. I just think it's heavenly and beautiful. The windows in this level actually don't have glass on it, so theoretically if you walk past the window, you'd just fall into the clouds to the right side. But whatever you do, don't do that because you will need to avoid the clouds at all costs, and I'll explain why later in the video, just so you know you just to be on my side for this one. And I never lied about anything Backrooms related so far. So just be on my side for this one. The grassy corridors that I just explained, that's the beginning of the level. It's like the zone, where you'd spawn in and where you'd be in for a while. But after you walk through the hallways for a long time, you'd actually end up going to the second part of the level on accident, and the second part of the level is just called Part 2. I know you might think it's a crazy name, but you know. So Part 2 of the level is more of an enclosed space with less windows than Part 1, which means less sunlight. This part of the level is the only one that's considered really dangerous because it gives wanderers who enter the level feelings of paranoia, uneasiness. And in some cases, wanderers even feel dread. It's unknown exactly why it happens. But it probably got to do with something with there not being any lights, and the hallways being claustrophobic and not being open, and I don't know, probably being stuck in the back rooms forever. That may cause for you to experience dread. Anyways, it doesn't matter what you are feeling in this portion of the level, because the odds are you're still safe, which is great. Around the floor on this section, you might notice there are random jagged rocks that are under the flowers, so don't step there too. But other than that, is that this part looks exactly the same as the first part minus the windows, now based about that paranoia and the dread feeling the wanderer might have, that I just talked about. There's been multiple reports of wanderers going insane while being stuck in this Part 2 area for long periods of time, specifically that somehow it depletes and lowers the wanderer's sanity while being stuck in this level for too long, way faster than the other section. Because if you remember, the other section has that sunlight that gives you a healing effect and kind of keeps you sane, calm, and comfortable while wandering around the level like drinking almond water does. Well, the second section of this level doesn't. In order to feel this effect, you just need to drink a few almond waters before you come in this section. That may work, hopefully. But even if you drink multiple almond waters and aren't the type of going crazy and insane, the darker areas of this section will make you feel paranoid. And they will maybe make you feel like something is out of a light, like something is about to attack you. Who could know if there's something's there? I hope there's nothing there. But maybe there's something's there. And after this first part and second part, there's a extremely rare and unexplored third part of level 931 that can also be extremely dangerous if you don't explore it enough. The third part looks about the same as the first part, with some big open windows and grassy floors and the clouds outside the big open windows. But this time, instead of clouds only being in the sky, You might notice that there's ever so faintly a city inside the clouds outside the big open windows, similar to a floating city in mid-air outside of the big open windows on the top of the clouds. Now, this point in the level is when your mind may try extremely hard to make you jump out of tunnel and in the clouds below. But remember, you have to not do that if you want to survive. And the reason that the cloud area is extremely dangerous is because it's a direct link to the void level. If you don't know what the void is, it is pretty much an infinite pitch-black nothingness that you're trapped into for eternity, which is not very fun. And jumping into these clouds seems to be, like I said, a direct link to the void level, so don't do that at all costs. Just don't. The last part of the level is the fourth and final part, of course. And it's also where the exit for level 931 is. Eventually, these grassy floors or halls will slowly transform into an area that's similar to an old abandoned mall, and when that happens, you'd know that you'd successfully escaped the level and made it out to tell the tale. Now, this small area is not listed as an exit to the level or a different level, so it's unknown if it's actually a level or it's just a part of the level, level 931, but you could no-clip through a wall to be sent out of the level to another level, so I guess this is an exit. But this small area looks like a typical abandoned mall that no one's been to for a while. It's very liminal and is very cold and damp. You get the feeling. But besides the very small portion of the level, almost all of it is a beautiful, serene, safe, and glorious-looking level and is a real paradise. If you're looking for a semi-infinite sunny hallway to lay down on the grass forever on. Now, if you're not looking for that, well, there's some videos in my channel that explains random levels that you can choose from. But this one is definitely awesome and cool. To enter this level, you need to find a door in the hub level that's labeled level 931, or you could wander too far in level 1, that also seems to take wanderers here. Now that can be extremely useful to speedrun the entire Backrooms, because you can go from level 1 all the way to level 931, which is skipping all 930 levels, so you might want to think keeping that in mind. To exit, you could walk far long enough onto that fourth part, which is the abandoned mall, and you can no-clip out. Or you could find a door on the right side of the hallway of level 931 and go through it to be sent to level 184. If you can remember, the windows is on the left side of the hallway, so the right side is where the concrete is. You could find a door there, or you could just bring a huge stack of almond water and stay here for eternity. It's pretty much all up to you. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my explanation of level 931. Let me know in the comments if you did, or if you have new video ideas or what other levels you want to see me explain. Credits to Broogli. I really appreciate him, and he's the one who explained level 931, which you could see in description. Go check out his channel. His stuff is awesome. I took inspiration from him. If you're wondering, level 931 is just beautiful and gorgeous to look at. Anyways, thank you all for your support. We are literally almost on 200,000 subscribers, which is insane. I really never thought I could say that, but here we are at pretty much 174,000 subscribers. If you want to support me getting there, you could just click the subscribe button or just like this video to get my videos out there. YouTube's has been advertising more shorts recently, so my long-form videos aren't getting much traction, but for some of you that are sticking around and seeing my videos, I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.